All right, adventurers, welcome back. It's time to apparently do some archaeology from what I hear. Hopefully they'll find some help along the way. Let's find out on Too Many Warlocks. Puck.
Hello.
Hello.
Just a few announcements for today before we get started. A regularly scheduled week. We had Mercenaries of Mischief yesterday. We had Too Many Warlocks today. And Gen Con is next weekend. And you can catch us for a number of different events. On Thursday night, we'll be doing a special event with Dan the Bard, who I'm sure you just heard in our lead up. It's going to be a lot of fun. Some other people might be there. We'll keep you posted. Friday, I'll be doing a panel with some folks from Table Story. Brad and Pumpkinberry will be joining me, and also Emily from Hyper RPG. And we'll be doing a panel about homebrew and their experiences in homebrew and how to do it and make a game that's just right for the table that you have. And then also on Saturday, we've got kind of a packed day. I'll be doing a table of introductory to D&D that's already full. And then there will also be another panel about character creation sponsored by our good friends at Hero Forge that you can see a number of really cool people on that I don't have a list of right now. But
I can tell you who is going to be there.
Please, by all means, Lenny.
We'll have Sharif Jackson from Rivals of Waterdeep. We'll have Monty Glue, who you may know as the DM of the Unexpectables. We will also have our... hold on. That part of my brain's rotted right now. We will also have our friend Guy Sklanders from How to Be a Great GM, as well as Kat Kruger from the wonderful podcast D20 Dames. All things I recommend you check out, but you'll certainly hear from those folks on Saturday.
Excellent. And also Saturday evening, afternoon, sometime Saturday.
But in the evening, yes, you'll be playing in a show over on the World Anvil channel.
Yes, I'll be playing on the World Anvil channel in the Malifaux universe through the Breach system, and I will be playing a character that I have named Coop Leroy. It is, in fact, 2 references, and I am offering 1,000 internet points to anyone who figures it out. Now then, Lenny, if you please.
Just on the shores of the Deseret River, just across the way from Golden Fields, there rests a lonely keep.
Hello, and welcome to Too Many Warlocks. I, as always, am your benevolent Dungeon Master Puck, and I am joined today by these Too Many Warlocks, plus Redan, plus guest, which I will now introduce, starting in no particular order, starting with our very special guest star, Duke from One Shot Questers, or you may know him from his incredibly popular TikToks, which I don't know, does the TikTok channel have a name? I never even saw it.
It's still everything's One Shot Questers.
Okay, everything's just One Shot Questers. Yeah. All right, and he will be playing Triton artificer Quinn Felfin, which
excited.
A little bit of a World of Warcraft naming convention, and I like it.
Thank you.
Also joining us today is the ever studious, occasionally manipulated, and sometimes maybe a little evil, Penathan Wright. Followed by our rainbowed revolutionary, Mr. Guy Boutomps, joining us today as well. Hello. And then, of course, our fiery, now more combat ready, Miss Key3 Tea Leaf, joining us today. The halfling with the flaming blade. And, of course, our good friend, the Spellbreaker, Redan. It's a thing I'm working on. It's going to be a thing. All right. So when last we left our heroes, they had been torn out, ripped from the world that they know and love by alternate reality versions of themselves and thrown into this kind of darkest timeline world, locked away while their alternate versions take over their place. In that time, they found perennial villain Lord Zelos locked away in the dungeons with them, and they decided that Lord Zelos, being a little bit crazier now and pretty immortal, might be a good person to bring along. So the Warlocks took him and went on to first reclaim their powers, which they did heartedly by restoring the essence of their patrons using what attachments they had available to them. And then going on to find the remains of the Avalon Knights Academy, a couple of folks surviving as the best they can. Poor Melissa, poor William, still surviving out there. William having grown into quite the little warrior. And they fought some unusual wights that had bizarre goo and metals in them. And, Penn fought alongside Zelos and fought some ghouls, but everybody was okay. And it was learned that Lord Zelos teamed up with the Wraith Lord Blackwind, had used an item that the party was familiar with, something known as the Tome of Phryxia, or the Manual of Phryxia. I gotta remember the names of my own things. The Manual of Phryxia was used to create these horrible weapons, these amalgamations of metal and flesh that caused the downfall of the Avalon Knights Academy. And that, in fact, that tome had been stolen from Lord Zelos and Blackwind. And then, using the compass that I don't at all regret giving to anybody, Redan figured out that tome is, in fact, to the north. And the party decided that, it, along with Cookie, both being in that direction, perhaps that is the way to go to figure out what is going on with these creatures. And maybe find the alternate reality Cookie, who is missing and without his weapon, which they found damaged. Oh, and also some stuff happened with Penn and Zelos. He might have been paralyzed and has his memory wiped. We don't need to worry about it. It's probably not important.
You're gonna give me issues, man.
No, what? No.
Give you issues?
My poor brain.
So we now join Lord Zelos, Key 3, Redan, Guy, and Penn, making their way north. Just kind of following along with the compass. And hopefully finding their destination. So,
Key3,
you
can
guys
I
are just traveling by foot.
Key3, can I see that box again, please?
Sure. Pull out the AKA box.
It's been bugging me ever since I seen it. I know I should know how this works, eh?
Well, what about it is bugging you? Maybe it's you can bounce ideas off of each other.
I look over at Zelos for a second, and then I very rarely do it, but I'll use message to Key 3. You saw what it did to him, eh?
I will
Burned
reply
him?
with a wakened mind.
Yeah, that's easier, because then we can have a conversation.
Yeah. Nice to know that that's, a backup plan.
So that and the color of that light makes me think I even know who put it here.
Oh?
Yeah. Key 3, I think it's the other me, eh? If I am right, he is on our side, eh?
Okay. Well, I mean, there were the locks on my cell were the ones that I practiced with, so maybe the other me also wanted us to get out? Maybe they want us to fix stuff?
Wouldn't
Because
you, eh?
things here seem to be a
around,
lot worse than for us.
Yeah. We need to fix this, eh? It wasn't you and me that did this, but it was us, eh?
Yeah. I mean, it's like I have a twin I never knew about. Oh, it's like we're Penn.
Yeah, except our twins are a shit, eh?
Well, I mean, kind of like Penn.
It wasn't great.
Okay, I figure out how to open this soon enough, but this is good news, eh?
Yeah.
I hand it back to her to put it in the bag.
Yeah, good news. Hopefully they're not screwing things up at home.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
So you guys have this little conversation as you're proceeding along, and Quinn, you are very excited because you have stumbled upon what you believe to be the buried remains of a Netherese Laboratory. The Netherese being the ancient magical race of the Forgotten Realms that used to live in floating cities all over the place before the Great Fall. However, you're stuck at this massive stone doorway that you've uncovered to the entrance to this place. And you can't seem to find a way to open it.
Do I see them coming?
Not yet.
Not yet. Let's see. Well, if that is the case, I'm just gonna cross my arms, look around, and I'm gonna take out one of my flasks. I'm gonna touch the flask real quick just to kind of ease my mind a little bit, and that flask becomes magical, and it turns into, where is it? 1 second. I'll tell you what it is here in a second. I don't have it yet.
All right. Well, it'll be a surprise later.
Yes.
So you're looking at it. There are a number of inscriptions on here. So I imagine you're like trying to decipher them and kind of sort this out because you, from what you've been able to discern, this is a laboratory that was studying a very powerful artifact, an item known as a Sphere of Annihilation.
Oh. Really?
Yes.
All right. Do I, what kind of scribing, what's the language I'm looking at? Do I know?
It is in an ancient Netherese.
I do not know that. All right.
Yes, it's difficult. It's a lot of magical runes and that kind of things. From what you know about the time, this was a time where basically the magical power in the world was greater. There were no limits on the kind of spells that wizards and sorcerers and that kind of thing could cast. But after the fall of the Netherese, it was deemed by the gods that magic had to be restricted. So the access of mortal beings to certain spells had been kind of nerfed super bad
Gotcha.
down to what it is today. And it's at this point, while you study this, a half giant, what appears to be a flamboyantly dressed human, a halfling with fiery red hair, and another human who is carrying a book with a big eye on it, kind of walk up. And please describe to them who they see.
Me?
Yeah. You.
Okay.
Tell us about yourself.
Yes. you guys walk up and you guys see this Triton, this male Triton. He has brown hair, kind of like very, like kind of like nerdy, combed in a way. Got like little glasses that kind of go to the end of his nose. He's wearing a nice brown vest, a white, just like one of those like whitish yellow undershirts, just regular brown pants. He's about like 6'2", so he's long and skinny. Yeah, that's what you're looking at right now.
All right.
Everyone is twice my size.
You also see a very well-dressed looking individual, almost lordly, with an unusually wide build in his shoulders and kind of a sloping brow. And so as you guys approach this Triton, you can see that he's studying this stone slab with all these inscriptions on it. Redan, you know exactly what it says.
So you are trying to break in, eh?
What? Oh, hello. Sorry, I just was admiring more of the work. No, I'm not trying to break in per se. I'm just trying to get in the best way I can. And right now, I think the wording on here is what's going to help me get in, but I sadly do not know what it says.
It's okay. I don't mind breaking into places and stealing their shit. I'm not the problem for me. Hey, Radan, what does it say, eh?
Why do you assume he knows?
Why do you assume I know?
I've seen you understand all languages before.
What does it say?
It says Brixtonby Magical R&D.
I whisper that into Guy's ear. Gee, what?
Don't make any sense to me, but okay.
I mean, if there's magic stuff in there, I want to go in. But like, who's this guy?
Oh,
Perhaps
yes.
we should do introductions.
Yes. I'm sorry. I think the best way to get to know someone and to make it seem like I'm not a threat of any kind. My name is Quinn Thelfin. I am just up here. I did spend some time in the sea, not to, and I just, I grew tired of the sea, but I came up here to study the land life because it just seems a lot more interesting. And here I am, and it led me, and my researching has led me to this doorway, and I am now stuck. So, hello.
I'm Key3 Tea Leaf.
Pleasure to meet you.
Penathan Wright.
Pleasure.
I am Guy Bontemps, and you? I point over at Redan.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
This is Redan.
He's tough with strangers, but he warms up to you quite nicely. I'm Lord Devonian Zelos. You may know me as the one who war ravaged the countryside.
We're
Yes.
keeping an eye on him.
Right. Sorry, I must be mistaken. I must have gotten lost in my research that may not know too much of you, but I hope to get to know you a little bit more.
Wait, really?
No.
I laugh at Zelos.
That's not funny. So, what were you hoping to find inside?
Oh, it was from what my research has told me. Lost my notes. What did you say was in there again?
A sphere of annihilation.
Sphere of Annihilation. Gosh. Well, from what my research has told me, this should be some type of entrance to a fallen city where there is supposed to be some type of sphere of annihilation, and it just that's really all I got. And I'm going to be trying to get in and research. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but
In the most socially awkward way possible, I walk past them and I smell the door.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, yes, I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Have I heard of a Sphere of Annihilation before?
You can Dungeons and Dragons as much as you like. Go ahead and roll a history check.
Can we all roll a history
You
check?
can all play Dungeons and Dragons as much as you want. Today.
I'm just going to take the name at face value. That's he doesn't need to know any.
Does the
It's
door
probably
smell
not a
magical?
centerpiece for a table, right?
Redan's like, it's magic and I want it.
Does the door smell magical?
The door does smell. This whole place is rank with magic.
Oh, it smells good.
But Pen, a quick scan of your tome reveals that the Sphere of Annihilation is a very powerful artifact that basically disintegrates anything placed inside of it.
Why does that exist?
It exists because it is an excellent way to dispose of cursed, powerful magical items.
Oh, convenient.
And possibly
People and people you don't like. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
I knew at
it's
least,
just
at least two of us were on the
uncomfortably.
same page.
What is wrong with y'all?
That was Dawn, not Keith.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Side note, can I read the door?
Well, I believe you have an ability that might allow you to.
I do. I just wanted to make sure. Because whenever there's a moment when you tell me no, it means something crazy is going on.
You can read it as well.
Fair enough.
What do you think, Jinja?
And Quinn, at this point, you see a gingerbread man covered in a small suit of armor emerge from the half giant's dreadlocks and like walk out onto his shoulder. Like, I don't know, looks spooky, but I like a disintegration orb. That sounds really cool. We could use it for bowling. Hi, I'm Jinja.
Hi, I'm Quinn. Now, you are all a bunch of odd folks, I must say.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
probably that's an accurate description. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, we're representatives of the Avalon Knights Association. I don't know if you've heard of us before or if we spread that far.
do we really want to say that in this universe?
Oh,
Give him one of the cards, eh?
This is from a different timeline, and it's different there. So, maybe don't go waving that around. Then I'll hand him one of our business cards.
Well, the AKA doesn't exist over here. It's a pile of runes.
Yeah.
There's no name to slander over here.
force of habit.
Yeah.
Right, cool. I will definitely hold on to this. But if you, I don't know, it seems like I could use you guys in a way. If you can help me get in, and I would be happy to, hand over some magic items to you. I don't know. I have this very different ability where I can infuse magic in items, and I'm going to take out another flask that I have, and I'm going to touch it. And that one, okay. So the first one was a flask of resilience. The other one is a flask of flight now.
Nice.
Light
Dan is
or
going to want to
blight?
drink from all your flasks
Light.
very soon.
I have a question, Quinn. Eh?
Yes.
You said you're here for this Sphere of Annihilation, eh?
Yes.
What's the... I don't want to be an asshole, but I'm going to. So, what you need it for? What are you looking to annihilate completely from the existence of the whole universe?
Research.
Pluck, is there any reason, or should I just kind of...
Pick something. Go ahead.
Okay.
Improv for me.
All right. Well, the Sphere of Annihilation, it's a way you can throw magic items in there, and it totally disintegrates anything that, well, and now apparently I know what it is, apparently, because before I said I didn't know, but well, from
so you were lying.
apparently I was lying. I'm sorry. Apparently I was. It just suddenly came to me got a sudden history check, but for what it is you throw something in there, an object, it totally disintegrates. And with the powers that I have, luckily I'm one. I guess I want to say I'm one of the lucky ones who would like to infuse magic into items that will do good. But with this orb, there are people out there who like to infuse magic items for evil and bad, and I would, this would be a good thing to take those very powerful items and get rid of them, so no one could, get hurt by them even more.
You say you can make the magic thing? You can make this Sphere of Annihilation, one like it, eh? Or maybe a whole bunch?
No, not really. I believe there's only one of them, but it would just be nice to know its locations and how to get to it.
Oh, so it stays, it doesn't isn't mobile.
True, Puck, or how big is that? Would I know? I don't know.
It's a mystery. No, Penn could tell you from reading in the book that a Sphere of Annihilation theoretically can be created, but it is an incredibly difficult and intensive process requiring a lot of spellcasters.
It's a legendary thing.
Yeah. But the sphere itself actually needs to be contained so it doesn't run rapid, and when it is contained, it can be transported.
Gotcha.
Huh.
I want to do an insight to make sure that that Quinn's being truthful.
All right. Quinn, are you being truthful?
I believe so.
Then yes.
That's all that counts.
You're just in the worst timeline, so
yeah, it's fine.
Just, we never know. You run into strange people on the road.
Right.
That's not the weird part. The weird part is you immediately adopt them and take up their quest. That's the weird part.
Well,
there you go.
Ignoring the obvious threat to my life, I believe that we could use the orb to destroy the manual.
That would be good. Maybe a few other things.
Yes.
There's just a glance.
It's just an uncomfortable shuffling around from everybody. I believe I know how to get in. Brittany never had the best security. Redan, the top right corner should be vulnerable.
Want me to break the door? That's rude.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, anybody it belonged to is long dead.
And we're planning to use the thing inside it to possibly kill people, so breaking the door don't seem like so bad, eh?
Well, how did we jump to murder?
Just gonna get rid of things.
Hello, my name is Guy. I am good at jumping to things, eh? Conclusions in particular.
I was gonna ignore it, but I think I need to insight check key 3.
If she's thinking about melting Zellos.
Yeah. It's Jellos.
Jello.
I mean,
is it 11 enough? I don't know. Or are you
trying to hide it?
Do you want me to roll something?
I don't know. How subtle do you feel you were being? You can roll a...
I was also thinking of something other than Zellos.
Oh, okay. So never mind. You're unsure with your 11.
I'm making exactly that face. Just.
All right then.
But what about key 3, teleporting behind the door or pen?
I suppose that works too.
Maybe there's a latch behind it.
That didn't end well last time.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Been kind of wondering if this thing works anyway, and I pull out the Sun Forger and I put both hands on it. Oh, look, I can do it 2 hands, eh? And I step forward, and this is the first thing I have ever hit with the Sun Forger as an actual handheld weapon.
Oh. We do a lot of role play.
That is fine.
All right. So it doesn't
14
take much.
points. Oh, look at me go.
That's a good enough hit. You hammer on the top right corner, and there is a flash of light. And there's a big crack that extends across the door, and this top right corner that you've hit breaks off and falls into the room. And the thing kind of separates from its fitting in the walls and tumbles to the ground.
Holy shit, on. I should hit things more often.
Yeah, you... What are you...
I think this thing might be magic. I better put it away, eh? Be careful. I put it back on my belt.
I would just like to point out that I'm not the one who went around smashing doors, and all of your stereotypes about me being this big brute can go... And I just...
Yeah.
I thought you
So
were
all
big
your
brute.
stereotypes about me acting without thinking are completely reinforced.
Ginger pats Redan on the head and says, "It's okay, buddy. You can break the next door."
Not about breaking doors. We shouldn't be breaking doors.
Okay. You can save the next door. Whatever you want, best buddy.
Deal.
Yeah, we could always mend the door.
I would like to look in the gap that I made and see what's in there.
A long stone hallway. If you go to your... Did I put you guys on the right page?
Yes.
Haha, you have a map.
We can see the whole thing.
It's gorgeous.
We can see the whole map.
Oh, frick. Then hang on.
Quick, look at everything.
There we go.
The map.
Pretend we didn't.
There we
see
go.
anything.
There you go.
All
Sorry,
done.
I checked the wrong things. There we are.
Yep. The changes have been occurring. It's easy to do.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. I already forgot everything. That's how my brain works.
I believe that. So now that the door has been removed, you guys can kind of see into this hallway here.
Are we still on the same day as that fight?
No, a day has passed. We'll give you guys a rest because I believe you guys are resting up
Wicked.
after the fight. We'll say that you rested up, had a good meal, and said your goodbyes before you took off.
All right.
So the door has been removed, and the gate into the ruins is now open.
Oh shit! There's one of those animated armors over there.
Quinn, you got a token on there. You should be able to move them around as much as you like.
Dude, perfect. I'm gonna slam the war mace on the ground, light her up.
Okay.
I would like to look around with Mage Sight or Eldritch Sight, whatever it's
All right.
called.
The Eldritch Sight. Okay. What are you doing with your staff there, bud?
Ignore that. I was trying to re-roll my charges. Sorry.
Okay. All right. You're just like Eldritch Sight, and then it's just like Staff of Frost.
Bang!
No, you put on the Eldritch Sight, and through the halls that you can see, there's kind of like, it's like the floors are saturated with some kind of alchemical mixture of some sort. And you see this in the forms of these kind of wafting emanations from the cracks of the cobblestones. Just a multicolored, it's dazzling to look at through your mage sight. But you do also see faintly glimmering past it, like a fog. Behind the corners of this pillar, you can see that there is a door that is magically locked.
There's a lot of magic in here. That door is locked with magic. Oh, okay. No more Mage Sight.
The armor. You saw the armor. It's animated, right? They always are.
There was a magically locked door and just kind of magic in the air coming up from the ground.
Oh,
Did Redan
don't
tell
trust
us
that armor.
that he like sucks magic now?
Well, that's not something you can do yet.
Did Redan tell us he smells and magic?
Well, look, he's been sniffing a lot of
He's
stuff.
been
Have you
sniffing
put it
stuff.
together?
But
I want an
it'll be
intellect
Redan
roll.
this week.
I mean, granted,
haven't been
Redan
using
does a
my
lot
sense
of
of
weird
smell enough.
stuff, but it's
Right, I'm
Well,
moving forward.
I will let Redan go in first, but once he
Yeah.
does, I'll move in on the other side.
I'm moving forward slowly, just paying attention to the walls, looking for writing.
okie dokie.
I'm going to actually, Quinn's going to kind of get down on his knees and he's going to kind of open up his bag and he's going to pull out a dagger and he is going to infuse that dagger, and you guys see like a little like knight kind of form around this dagger, and it becomes like a little servant of mine. I'm going to kind of whisper to it and tell it to go. I'm going to tell it to go walk by the armor.
How big is this knight?
It's the size of a dagger. Like I can fuse something and it becomes a servant, and there's kind of like an outer glow that happens within it. Like I can make it in any form or mechanical looking if I want to. And so with this, I'm just kind of the size of a little dagger, and I just kind of told it to walk up to the armor.
Ginger?
Picturing legs and arms sticking out.
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
dagger.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just going right over there.
Ginger leaps off of Redan's shoulders and runs up to this little dagger. It's just like, hi, I'm Ginger. Are you Quinn's best buddy? I'm Redan's best buddy. You want to be friends? And he's like trying to talk to your homunculus dagger, like make friends with it.
I don't think it responds in any way, but it's just gonna kind of like go around.
He's
Ginger
gonna be
and
like,
Tries to ignore him. Yeah.
like, just like going right towards that armor.
oh, okay, I guess you're busy. I'll come with you and make sure you don't get hurt. And Ginger runs up.
Whoa,
behind.
I scoop up Ginger. I'm scooping him up. Whoa, buddy.
I just want to say there's a very affronted looking handy, however he looks affronted, poking out from under my hat.
Maybe if he'd come out and play more. No.
So you are from the sea and you make that knife. You obviously you call him Rusty, eh?
No, I call him Tim.
Tim.
Oh, I didn't know he was a wizard. Eh?
Tim the knife. I love it. I'm gonna make an icon for Tim real quick.
A Tim.
Okay,
A Tim token.
Tim Token.
I
So
hear you.
We're obviously
I hear you and
smashing
acknowledge you. It's okay,
everything
it's fine.
here. Do we just want to like smash this armor? Because, I mean, that's what always happens, right?
The part of Tim will be played by this tiny mug. So he moves past the suit of armor.
Hold on one second. Sorry, I just read into it. I do have it instead of a dagger. I thought it said I could use anything,
Oh,
but it's a crystal apparently. So
okay.
instead of a dagger, I take out a crystal, but I'm still gonna have it look like a Tin Man and he's walking up.
oh, sure.
So I
You
just
can make it
wanted
look.
to-
You can flavor it however you like, sir.
Yeah.
He's got a billowing cape.
Yeah, no, lay it on, dude.
billowing.
Lay it on. Does he look like he? Is it some like?
Think of the Tin Man.
cape. Oh
Yeah, think of the Tin Man, and he's like kind of walking up, and like you have the little pull string. Then there's like his head will like toot type of a thing. But he's just gonna kind of like this bronze-looking thing. He's just gonna start going up to the armor.
But yeah,
reason
with the
I'm
tiny
imagining,
cloak
like,
of
the
billowing,
fact
that's got to
Yes,
be.
yes, with a tiny cloak of billowing.
So he strides heroically past this suit of armor, which is a stone statue, by the way,
Okay.
and it does not respond.
Okay.
That means
Shit,
nothing. I
it's
just want to
stone.
say.
Those ones are fine. Eh?
And then it kind of goes back again and runs back up to you.
All right. I'm gonna just kind of put my hand down. And he's gonna jump on my hand. I'm gonna kind of put him on my shoulder, and he's just gonna kind of sit, kind of right on my shoulder. I'll be like, all right, well, I don't know about you, but nothing was really, nothing activated the statue in any way.
Is there any writing on or around these doors?
Not on these doors.
Is there
Ep23,
anything
you said
around
this
the
one is-
statue?
have to take a closer look.
I'll go take a look at the statue. Do you want an investigation?
Yes, please. What you notice about the statue is that its eyes are hollow.
Can I squeeze behind the statue at all?
It's pretty tightly up against the wall. You can squeeze up next to it, but you can't quite get behind it.
Okay. Like doing a hopping thing, like trying to figure out the eye line of the statue.
Just like, I mean, with your size, because it is fairly tall. Like if you're right up underneath it and like crouching, you can't see, like you're out of its eyesight. And actually, if you get to its side, you're out of its eyesight because of the way it's built.
You still got the cloak though, right?
Yeah.
Float.
Yeah, I'll float up and like get into its eyesight.
All right. You get up into its eyesight, and it still does not respond to you.
What you doing there, Key3?
This the statue has like hollow eyes.
Okay, poke it. 2 fingers. Do it.
Watching Redan poke my fingers into the holes.
Oh, now you're gonna lose your fingers.
Chomp. No. Nothing happens. You poke your fingers into the holes, and
Pull them
there
out.
appears to be no response from it.
I'll bet you that's like the key, eh? If you have like a gem or something, you put in the eye, one of these doors opens. Eh?
Oh, so maybe somebody like left it somewhere?
I mean, we can open the door anyway. If it's just magically locked, that's easy, eh?
Oh.
Does anybody want to examine this door more closely?
You said the door is magic. Is the wall over here magic? So we can just like
no.
We can just bypass it and just go right through the wall.
The eternal loophole. Just go through the wall.
He won't go through the door. He won't break a door, but he will break the interior walls.
Hey, we've already started. I didn't start this, but I will finish it.
It's okay because I started it.
I guess we hit walls now.
We are 5. I like this. This very much. You want to go through this door, right? I can make the magic go away.
Take a few feet back, steps back, and then go for it. All right. Step behind the pillar.
Well, I can do it, but I'm not going to be brave at the same time. I back off too, and I cast a spell magic on the door.
All right.
Where are we? Spells. The dispellation of magicals. Did it roll? It doesn't roll for you. Okay.
Well.
A7, so anything up to level 4.
Okay. You dispel the enchantment on the door. The magic dissipates from it.
Well, that's my bit. Now for the brave people, off you go, eh?
Redan, do you want to? Or Quinn? Since
I'm
this
gonna
was your...
come up to the door and touch it.
Nothing happens.
Is there a lock on it?
Yes.
I'm gonna pull out my good old lockpicks and give her a go.
Okay. There doesn't appear to be a place to insert your lockpicks.
Oh, well. Damn it.
It doesn't look like a conventional lock. Does anybody want to do an investigate check?
I will investigate said door.
I shall too.
Very well. Okay. Quick. Redan, you investigate it and you find that there's a little spout in the top left of both of these 2 doors that make this up.
There's spouts up there.
And Quinn, you've seen this before in some other digs. This is a liquid lock.
Oh, so well, that's.
Don't tell Guy.
How do we pee up there?
You see, it wasn't me. I didn't have to.
So I'm guessing with liquid locks, like we have to pour something in to unlock it.
Yeah. In your experience, you need to pour some kind of liquid in, and the pressure of that liquid filling up the chamber will cause it to unlock.
All right. Just, let's see. I mean, I do have. So these are pretty much liquid locks, and we need to pour something in, and that will unlock the door. But I do have two tankers with me, but they are. I mean, they're not just water. They give us power. Does anyone have anything, or?
I want to go back to the statue and see if the eyes look like water would come out of them in any way.
Do a perception check to look for any kind of calcification or anything on them.
While he's doing that, I will say to Quinn, I'll just be like, I guarantee you one of the other two will handle that in one way or another.
What?
Good ideas, terrible rules. Story of my life.
Yeah, you don't know.
I got my finger stuck in the eye. Oh.
I'm going to come down and take a look at this door on the south. Another investigation check.
Okay. All right. That's pretty good. That door. Dan is killing with the investigations today. That door is also locked. And it has these intersecting glass tubes running through it.
Glass tubes. It's locked.
It doesn't appear to have like a conventional key lock in it either.
But it's also got a fill thing in the corner, right? A spout? Both doors did?
No, this one doesn't. The two doors on here do.
I see. There's two.
These
Right.
doors just have
Gotcha.
these doors just have the glass tubes running through.
Double doors. Gotcha.
Are the glass tubes about the same size as the eye sockets?
Not quite. They're about 1 inch round. But what you do notice about them is that they're kind of like there's like a pale green circle on the door near the top.
I'm going to touch it.
Okay. You touch it.
Nothing?
Nothing.
I'm going to try to pull it out.
Okay. It's painted on.
I'm going to try to push it.
And then I'm going to try to bop it.
Twist it, pull it, pass it. No, does not work either.
Well, I'm getting bored here. What are we doing?
Well, I mean, I can dump one of the tankers in there. Would you guys? I'll take my tankard of the flight one, and I'll reach up and start pouring into the one.
Actually, hold on just a second. I'm gonna take out the marvelous pigments.
Okay.
And
there we go.
I'm going to just paint like a hole around the lock, and then just push the lock out.
The lock clatters to the ground and the doors creak open.
Wait, the fuck?
Like a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
She can draw doors, didn't you know?
T3, I've been wondering, can you draw me a third eye? What would happen?
I don't think it would be. I don't.
If she did it wrong, it would just make a hole in your head.
Can we try that later?
Well, we can try that tonight.
Cool.
So
which doors open?
these ones.
Oh, what are those?
I'm assuming these were the ones.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, the water lock. So he didn't waste the potion.
The doors
Thank you.
open, and you
Come on,
see
Zelos.
a bunch of stone statues, all of them in horrific poses, like they're screaming out in pain, and they all appear to be like scientists and wizards. And they're just like
That's
kind of
not
standing around.
a good sign.
What is up with all the laboratories we going to ending up having all the science people getting all like this?
Zelos whispers in your ear, "No safety codes."
I'm gonna kind of very cautiously use Eldritch Sight again, like kind of doing that, like looking through your fingers to not blind yourself.
Right, just like it's gonna be okay. There's all kinds. You see the same emanations leaking up through the floors in this place, and also you notice that in this room there are like experiment tables, research tables. There is a bookshelf full of books, and there is a big green crystal and a big white crystal in this room. Also, there is some kind of magic placed on these statues, stuck in their horrific repose.
So something magical definitely has these guys stuck. Hey, maybe
Do you see?
they will, like, come alive and they will help us.
Do you see anything in there that look like a Sphere of Annihilation?
I don't know. Nothing really looks. I mean, those look like crystals, but
Well, we're not here for crystals, eh?
Quinn's gonna walk.
I say
in.
close the door. Fuck it. Let's go the other way.
Oh, just kidding.
There's books. There's books. I want
I was
those
gonna
books.
say, speak for yourself. There's
Walk
crystals
in.
and books.
Oh, I only expressed an opinion.
Zelos
I'm
is
gonna
like,
go in.
I'm gonna wait over here.
And just forming a hypothesis. I'm
Very
gonna go
well.
with the green crystal.
Mm-hmm. It is, as you take a closer look at it, it's humming with energy. And actually, if you look at the facets, you see little green bolts of lightning moving between the facets of the crystal.
I'm gonna kind of look even like closer to it and be like, this is interesting.
How does it taste?
Tim, go and touch it. Tim's gonna go down and just kind of go up, and he's gonna bring up one arm and just touch it.
Nothing happens.
Okay, then I'm gonna kind of touch it.
You touch it, and as you touch it, it moves a little bit and bounces off the back of the wall. You can tell that it's floating now.
It's a floating crystal.
It seems to be basically weightless.
How
as it
big is
floats
this
just
thing?
a little bit off the ground. It's about like a big potted plant, like a big fern.
Oh, I'm gonna. Quinn's bit of greed is gonna kind of get to him a little bit, and he's just gonna he's gonna grab it and just kind of lift it up.
All right, you grab it and lift it up, and it continues to hum with an energy. And then there's a grinding of stones, and the statue next to Penn reaches out for him.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm so sorry.
I was just trying to read.
And does 24 break your AC, Penn?
What? I mean, yes.
Twice?
I mean, maybe, honestly.
Uh,
Not quite, but yes, it does break my
So-
AC.
I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Don't
crap.
like that. Do.
Okay. You don't begin to turn to stone, but you take 5 slashing damage, and all of these statues begin to crackle and move, and like in their horrific, shambling way, start to come towards you guys. And we in initiative.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was walking over with my jewel crafting, and I was going to take some pieces off, so don't worry about it.
Oh man,
This is why we have guests, is because we're all too paranoid to touch shit like this.
Right. I was gonna say one of them would have touched it regardless.
I had a feeling. I was like, I bet you
Eventually.
anything this green one is gonna activate everything, and then sadly I was correct.
It's important that I bring other people in who aren't afraid of me yet.
Yes, they have not learned.
Yeah, there was a reason all 4 of us were like standing right at the precipice of this room for like 5 minutes, just going, "What's in that room over there?"
What could it possibly
I'm just
be?
gonna lean in and not step on anything.
I don't know if anybody noticed, but I'm all the way around the pillar with Zelos.
Yeah,
That was
I
before
noticed.
we rolled initiative. Yeah,
I could
ostensibly,
tell.
I'm keeping an eye on him.
Okay, so make sure I've got everybody's right initiative.
I'm so
I
excited.
have key 3s on here.
Come on, I'm just low.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Oh, you went up before everybody else. Okay, so that's.
Oh, mine's missing. I'm a 4.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I forgot to click the box.
that's okay. We'll put you on 4. Key 3 is 10. Guy is 10 also, and Verdan is a 20. Cool. All right.
So our man Zelos looked like he's going to help.
He's like, I don't have a weapon. I'm sure Verdan can handle this. He's very strong. And first up to the plate is Ran.
So you said there's stone, right?
Yes.
All right, roll with me here.
Okay.
I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to drop down and do a nice little kung fu sweep
Okay.
to take out its feet.
Okie
So
dokie.
essentially a trip.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm gonna roll that at 20 plus something, I guess.
Roll your attack with your hammer. Sweep the leg, Johnny.
All right. Well, damn it! I just rolled a 20. God damn it!
I'm sorry. I told you to do a thing after you did a thing. Look, that's still good.
Wow.
So you sweep the leg with your hammer, and bits of stone leg clatter up against the bookshelf next to Pen, as it's just like a Bugs Bunny moment again, where it just sits there on its torso, and just like, and then flops to the ground, crumbling to pieces.
All these things are nothing. I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna grab on two-handed and just throw my hammer as hard as I can at these two.
Okay.
Nice.
Why?
We have to let him out every once in a while if he gets angry.
It's important that Radan gets the exercise he needs.
20s and 25s. That's all he's rolling today. Just 20s and 25s.
Okay, so you completely obliterate this one into a pile of stone rubble.
Nice.
Oh, thank you, BJ.
Thank you. All right.
And that's my go.
Okay. This one shambles towards key 3, claws outstretched. 6.
And just like duck.
All right, Guy, you're up.
Un moment to Zelos, and I just step around the corner here. Look down. Haven't thrown that one in a long time. Grab the yellow one, rip the star off the thing, and just flick it like I'm flicking water, and it turns into magic missile.
Okay.
The one that's attacking key 3,
All right.
and it's 6 times, and I have to roll them all individually.
Okay, I'll roll a pile here for you.
Okay, you can roll the
I can roll a big pile of dice. Hang on. 6 d4s.
64 plus 6.
Okie dokie. Let's do that. Dang it, that's not what I wanted. All right. Okay. So you fling off this bead from your cloak of stars, and just like
That looks like me rolling, yeah.
six bolts of force energy fly like missiles towards this creature, smash into it, and it crumbles to dust. Kill Stealer.
Look back at Zelos. I guess he saw the light, eh?
Oh, hilarious. Those scientists died, Guy. I want you to know this.
Hey, everybody dies, eh? Except you, prick.
Yeah, that's fair. And this one makes a beeline for Radan, which is probably not going to work out great for him, but he's going to give it his best shot.
Oh boy.
And tries with his petrifying claws.
That hits.
Whoa.
Oh, jeez. All right, I need a con save for Dan.
All right, hopefully this works.
Are you even capable of failing that?
Oh, you're good.
Technically.
12 damage. I think you're good. All right. Key 3, you're up.
Dan's got that. Crystal. I'm gonna run over here and try and pick up the crystal, because stuff happened when the other crystal was touched.
You touch it, you see the same kind of thing, but this one's crackling with like white lightning bolts between the facets. And it's basically weightless, like it just kind of floats off the ground like a balloon. So you grab it and it's just like you can move it around, even though it's like as big as you. It's just like...
Turn off. I don't know. Sure, why not? I'm going to sword burst at the crystal.
Okie dokie. You sword burst at the crystal and it bounces around the room.
God.
Oh, please. Oh, no.
Like an air hockey puck. It just dum, dum, dum. And I would move it around, but I put it on the wrong layer and I can't anymore. So... but there's no further response beyond that.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. Dead people don't get turns. Quinn, you're up.
All right. Well, I am first going to put that down.
Okay.
And I am...
That's weird. Somebody touched the crystal.
And then I am going to... Let's see. Yeah, I can't use... All right. No, just because I really want to, I'm gonna have Tim. Oh, I know he can't go until after my turn. Sorry. I am going to use. Oh, man, I don't know what the frick I can do right now without hurting someone.
You could shoot him.
I'm gonna just cantrip firebolt at him.
Okay.
So, but I'm gonna move this way. He's gonna move this way, and so, going to.
Perfect. A 12 is not quite high enough to break their AC.
Oh,
the shot
shoot.
goes wide.
Ah, crap. I'm gonna kind of move over and try to be cool, but clumsily fall over and shoot my firebolt. But do anything as a bonus action? I cannot. I am going to now let Tim jump off my shoulder.
Okay.
And I believe in combat, it shares your initiative count, but it takes turns of yours. It can move and use its reaction on its own, but the only action it takes on its turn is dodge action. Oh, just kidding. That's my turn.
Okie dokie.
I guess Tim can't really do anything.
I was gonna say, is Tim an Iron Defender? Like it's
If I think it's if I don't know. It says he can attack, but on
Is
this
he an
it's
Iron
saying-
Defender? Is he?
No, he's not.
Oh, okay. Oh, never mind then. The
Yeah.
homunculus is a different sort of thing. We'll sort it out later.
Okay.
All right. So that's your turn. Pen, you're up.
Will you allow me to make, before my turn, a very quick either Arcana or Intelligence check to, in the back of my mind, know whether or not Lesser Restoration would help these guys at all, potentially?
Sure. If it will clear your poor conscience.
My
I
poor
will grant you
racked
that.
conscience. Do you want Arcana or Intelligence?
Arcana, please.
Oof.
These people are dead.
Oh. I have much less of an issue with that.
That's what you believe with your Arcana check.
Fair enough. Yeah, I see Quinn like stumble over and try to fire off on this guy, and I'll like, as he's stumbling, I'll just like make sure he doesn't fall over, and I'll be
Thank you.
It's okay, he's got it. And I'm just gonna turn around and start leafing through the books.
It's fine. Redan loves this kind of thing.
I'll
Just let him do
save
his
you
thing.
one, Redan, as I'm like sorting through them.
He killed two already.
Right? Why give him one more? That's what he wants.
All right, dead people don't get turns, and then Redan.
A 5-foot step, pick up my hammer.
Okay.
And why not? Let's go reckless.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get the head to just slam off the body.
Okay.
Full baseball swing.
All right. Full baseball swing,
Oh,
and it's good.
Constitution save?
That says a
save.
Constitution.
That was
Wow.
wrong thing.
Weird. It was a 1 and a 20, but that was
Yeah, right?
Oh, well.
We only
an
paid for
attack.
coins. We didn't get dice. We just got coins tonight.
There we go. So it's good.
Another 25
Nice.
and another 20.
Shattered. The stone head doesn't survive the impact with the hammer. And it's just like a bunch of gravel flies at Quinn as the rest of this stone statue tumbles to the ground.
Quinn's just gonna duck.
Hey, Guy, you good back there? That statue alive yet?
No, it's not, but I got an idea. Are we out of combat?
We are out of combat.
Yeah. I'm going to step back here and try and push this thing that way.
Okay. Give me a strength athletics check.
Nah.
And-
What you doing?
Celos, help me, eh? You got those big shoulders. Help me.
Oh, sure. Zelos.
Now we're
Like
sealed
right
in.
here in front of me, you use one arm, you prick, eh?
He pushes on it, and you both push on it together, and the roof above you begins to crumble a little bit. And he's like, "I think we should stop."
Okay, I thought it was going to move, eh? Okay.
Did I ever tell you about the time I was pulling sarcophagus out of a tower and it was actually hurting some like giant beast? Maybe we shouldn't do that. I'll tell you
Don't
later.
remember that one?
That was pretty fun. I'm gonna walk up to this little green crystal, pull out my jewel crafting kit, and try to like tap some pieces off because I want it.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, guys.
I'm good. I got my
book.
book.
I guess we know what this episode's called. Sorry, guys.
Redan goes to tap it, and a bolt of lightning, like the moment you try to pierce this crystal, a bolt of lightning shoots out of it and into you, green lightning, and you take 39 lightning damage.
I'm guessing I'm still raging.
Yeah.
What direction did that come out of?
Right out of where you tapped it.
Interesting. Good to know.
You could make a shield out of. All right, you okay over there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Did it make a noise like a?
Yeah, it was like
thunder noise.
Like a fork in a light sock.
Okay, so let's not do that with that one. As the crystal I hit stop moving.
Yeah, it stopped. It's just like spinning, and it's just kind of settled at a point in the middle of the room.
I'm just saying, if I stand to the side and like kind of like boop boop, and we're pointing towards someone, that could be a good weapon. I'm taking this. I'm taking this with me.
Yes, as you
You
peeks from
wanna
behind.
come in? No, never mind.
I'm gonna go up to him and cast Healing Word on you.
Hey, what are you doing? Wait, whoa. What you doing?
And you're gonna get. Sorry, you're gonna kind of be like, maybe you shouldn't touch that. And you're gonna feel some of that burn go away, but it's only 6 points. You get healed back.
I appreciate that. I was literally the third person to touch this, so like, don't scold me.
You're right, but maybe we shouldn't.
Don't at me, bro.
Maybe we shouldn't try to get into it because it this could be something like maybe just a sneak peek of what we're going to be running into with the Sphere of Annihilation, in a way. So,
Possible. I pull out some rope and I tie it around it and I tie it to me. I'm like, this is mine now.
Oh. All right.
Am I finding anything? Because I've been leafing through these books trying to find something about this.
There are a number of books here researching magical artifacts, researching the uses and applications of magical artifacts, researching the practical applications of magical energy and magical energy storage and use. And there is also a section of books about theoretical worlds.
Well, hot damn. And I'll pull out one of the ones that's about the use of magical energy and I'll hold it to the side. And then I'm just going to open my book and just like...
All right, Quinn, so he opens his book. And just so you know what's happening here.
Okay.
A bunch of spectral chains lash out from his book into all of these other books. Dig into them and then pull them into his book.
How?
I serve the Grand Archivist, so you know, I archive things. And I just kind of hold up my tome. This one's for you, Redan, and I throw him the magic energy usage book.
Try to catch it in my teeth.
Oh.
What the heck, man?
He catches it. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm imagining he accidentally like bites it and there's just a chunk gone.
Standing over here, I want to cast light into these glass. You said there's lots of like these glass beams.
Glass.
It's a cantrip, so I just want to take in turn just popping light into each one of them in turn to see if anything happens.
You pop light, and as you pop a light into the tube, the light actually radiates, seemingly like in little cracks along the tubes as it moves through, like illustrating a pathway of sorts.
Huh? A puzzle, right? And I start playing the puzzle.
All right.
Tracking that. Just chasing everywhere it goes. I chase it with a little bit of light to force it to the next place it's going.
All right.
Completely forgot about everybody else in the room.
Put a pin in that.
Yep.
Where did that white crystal come to rest?
We'll say it came to rest like here-ish.
Is there a key 3? The white one was over there. The green one is over there. Should we keep them far apart? Should we touch them? Do you guys want to leave the room? And I'll like tap them together.
Well, let me just real quick, I'm gonna check through the bodies and see if there's anything interesting, or if it's all just stone dust.
All right. So you look through the bodies, and in one of them, you find, like, in its coat pocket, there's a piece of paper. And the piece of paper has basically two columns, and then two columns illustrating crystals, one on each side, and then a center column with colored circles. And then there's a green crystal and a white crystal, and then a pale green circle. And then there is a green circle and a green crystal and a purple crystal, and there is a kind of purpley green colored circle. And then there's a white crystal and a purple crystal, and then there's a pink colored circle. And then there is an illustration at the bottom, and it's been scribbled out a couple times, of a couple different combination options of using a purple, a red, a green, and a white crystal to achieve some kind of mixture. And the last one has a mixture of white, green, purple.
Pen, Redan, Quinn, somebody found maybe a clue?
Okay, and I'll walk over and look at the clue. It feels like Scooby-Doo now that we've called it.
I guess maybe we push the crystals together?
I don't see another one though. It looks like we need a third one.
Well, there's still another door, and I start rooting through the desk.
You said earlier there's a pale green dot on the door I'm standing in front of, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Bring that crystal to that door.
All right.
Is there anything in this desk area?
If you root through the desk, there's a number of different things. You actually see smaller versions of what looks to be the crystals that are in here. You also see plans for like an extra dimensional containment. It's a square room with 4 pedestals and a primary pedestal in the center with a table on it. And then it's just has written as a note underneath, containment, ? Field unstable, another ?
I'm going to pass that note to Quinn. And are these little crystals just mock-ups, or are they actually little crystals?
They're little crystals. They appear to be inert. Like there's nothing... There's not this crackling energy inside them like you're seeing with the big ones.
I take them all with me anyways.
But Quinn, if you take the white crystal over to the door, energy begins to arc off of the white crystal into the door. And one side of the door's tubes begin to fill with this crackling energy.
Oh, I did it. Oh, shit, you did it. Okay.
Until it fills the door completely on one side, and then a circle lights up around the pale green circle in pure white.
What was the... Sorry, what?
I was just going to say, there's the other crystal still in there, hey?
Yes. Yes,
I look over to see Redan. It's tied to Redan as he walks out of the room.
I start walking towards you, and it's just following behind.
Bring that crystal over here. Bring it by the door.
All right. So as you bring that into there, the energy arcs out of the crystal into the other side of the door, and the tubes fill up with this green energy, and then it goes up into the circle, and it fills the white circle until it becomes a paler green, and then you hear a ka-chunk, and the doors begin to slowly open up. And then you hear the grinding of more stone as more shambling statues come towards you, and we'll roll initiative right after the break.
Oh,
Right after the break.
I'm sorry, guys.
You got the door open.
Yes. Oh, shit.
Well,
I
let's see if this
completely
guest
get the
star can
puzzle.
survive.
I completely get the puzzle, but Guy didn't see it. So, shit.
We'll be back in 15 minutes.
All right.
All right, I hope everyone's structures at home are a little more stable than it seems this place is, and hopefully our guest star will make it out alive today. But first, Puck, why don't we meet our players a little more closely?
Sure. After the break, I'd like to take a moment to point out that I am a very lucky dungeon master because I get to play with all these incredible people who all make all kinds of things. And I'd like to take a little moment here to talk about them and what they've got going on. So we'll start with our guest. Duke, tell us about what you do on the internets.
Oh, well, first of all, I hope my character survives. This character is actually candidate in my season 2 campaign going on.
I have not killed a guest yet.
I know.
We'll see.
Is that technically correct? You kind of killed one and brought one back.
You kind of killed Dirty Hank.
We don't
All right, well,
He is a canon character.
Yeah. So my name's Duke. I go by One Shot Questers. I started this channel back in January, and I got my big break on TikTok. And from there, I was able to build up my YouTube and Twitch channel. And I just recently made the jump that I could go full-time with the channel. And so I'm a full-time content creator as of now. So really excited. Thank you. Wow, look at that. That's amazing. Really excited. We are just starting season 2 on our Twitch. And yeah, we have about almost 500,000 followers on all the platforms so far. So
Wow.
really excited. Yeah, this is kind of a treat. Also, it's surprising when you kind of get like that big, no one really asks you to like collab for some reason. And so BJ, if BJ's in the chat, hi BJ, he was like, hey, you just shot me an email. He's like, you want to collab? And I was like, well, sure. I was like, why not? So yeah, that's a little bit about me. That's One Shot Questers for you.
All right. Key 3, tell us more about what you do.
I'm Dawn. I make YouTube videos over at Roll for Initiative with my partner Ryan, all about tabletop RPGs and our other geeky interests. We're actually taking this week off just to kind of rest and recoup after having a couple of busy weeks with day jobs and personal life. But you can go check out last week's videos, which was a fun painting tutorial for Hero Forge and an unboxing of a new board game.
Sweet. Guy, tell us about what you're doing.
I'm Kevin. I am on Wednesdays for the next 9 weeks or until I die. I am involved with a wonderful group. Sorry, with your mouth full there. You almost spit take right on the monitor. But I get to play a game of Starfinder with a bunch of maniacally talented Australians at a stupid o'clock in the morning. So you should definitely check that out. That's over on Roll for Damage. And then on Thursdays over on my channel, Dirty 20 Gaming, we do Ironsworn in the co-op mode where we make it all up. There's no DM. Nobody has any idea what's going to happen when we start. And at the end, we kind of go, oh, that was interesting. I wonder what's going to happen next week. And then to make up for all that tension during the week, because those are all very serious games, Friday nights I do Fun Shot Fridays, where I gather a bunch of my crazy friends together, and we do ridiculous one-shots that usually involve pointless violence and an unbelievably high mortality rate. Yeah.
All right. Penn, tell us about what you got going on.
Hi, I'm Noctum Sky over on YouTube. I do gaming content. I actually just this past week got to play Necro Barista, and oh my god, it's amazing. I can't wait to shoot more because I've been waiting on that game for a year. So if you like necromancy and coffee and story games, go check it out.
All right. And Redan, you're still out in the bush?
No, nothing.
Okay. Nothing going on right now. That's all right. All right. Well, for me, I told you guys at the beginning we're going to be doing a bunch of stuff going on at Gen Con. We'll be throwing that stuff up all in the details. Stay tuned to our Discord and our Facebook and our Twitter for details on when all that stuff will be going on. Starting Tuesday, which is right around the corner, and I'm not panicked at all. All right, so
Tuesday
or
No.
Thursday.
Brother, that's
Thursday.
yeah,
Look,
it's this week, son.
time is really what you make of it, and it's definitely Thursday. Forget what I said. Anyways, so when last we left our heroes, they had delved into another mysterious facility. Kind of a common theme on this show. Where with old kind of Netherese magic and technology floating about, they fought some poor petrified scientists and researchers and managed to find a way to use these bizarre energy crystals to open doors. And then they found even more petrified scientists, and that's why we have to roll initiative now. Because these guys want to scratch you.
Scratchy.
Oh God.
Oh.
It's so those numbers.
Why? So low.
I like the 10. 10 was good last time. It'll be good this time.
Man, I clicked the wrong thing again.
That's it. You don't get to go.
I know, right? I clicked the box instead of my icon.
God, you're making all this work for me.
I mean, the door is pretty clogged up over there. I don't really see me getting involved.
I'm good back here.
Ken and
I mean, you
are
did-
just hanging back.
Yeah, you didn't do anything last time. All right. Just leave it to Redan. Boop. Okay. Sending. Make sure that I've got Guy in the right spot. Guy doesn't move. Pen gets an 11. All right, we're all good. Okay, Redan, you're at the top of the order.
I cannot see anything past the door.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Hang on. Let me reveal to you the darkness within.
Bowling with barbarians. Here we go.
Damn it, I want to play with this, but no.
He's so ready.
Oh, I know. You.
Yeah,
do
to
it.
hell with it. Bonus action to cut the rope.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Action to push the crystal in towards like those two, hopefully pushing past to about here.
Okay.
And then throwing the hammer at it, and then using my movement to step right back behind the corner.
Oh, thanks.
Nice move. Oh shit.
Okay. Give me an attack to throw your hammer at it.
I rolled an
We have
11
unarmed attack
plus
now on the sheets,
7. But it's a
Okay.
ranged attack, so I don't know how that would work.
11
So-
plus 7, so that's 18.
Yeah.
Okay. So a couple things happen.
Sorry, guys.
A couple things happen. The crystal kind of like floats into the room. Redan, you throw your hammer at it. It bounces all over the place. As this spinning projectile.
Oh, damn it. I was hoping it would explode in lightning.
And let's figure out how these guys do. I can always count on Redan to come up with something creative for me to just have to make up dice rolls for.
Wow.
Nice.
All right. So they did terribly.
That's the nicest way anyone's ever put that, so thank you.
And they take 8 damage each as the crystal like ping pongs between all of them, except for number 5, who managed to dodge.
I'll take it. Thank you very much. I appreciate
No
that.
problem. All right, next is number 7. Who's just taken 8 damage, but is still standing. There we go. Sorry, I had to damage all the guys. All right. Number 7 moves forward, and he's going to try and turn Guy into stone. Haha.
Oh, you're going to have to take off more clothes than that to make me hard.
All right. So that's a miss.
I love you so much.
Next up, Quinn.
All right, I am going to move over here. And right at this one, I am going to... there's like not a whole lot I could do against stone. You know what? I want to do something. I'm going to take my dagger.
Yep.
And this does not require an action. I am going to infuse that dagger to make it a +1 dagger.
Okay.
And I'm going to catapult it at that one.
Very well.
Oh, yeah.
And
Give me that
let's
catapult.
hope it hits. So it's going to be
I'm looking at the wrong thing.
I love that spell.
All right, so it's got to make a dexterity save. Is it the one fighting Guy or the one in the back?
the one. How do I ping? Is it right click or
10 or 7? Or can you guys see the names?
that one?
We can't see the names, but if you hover over it and hold the left mouse button.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that one.
All right. So that one there. And let's see how he dex saves. Nope.
Yes.
Your dagger goes right through him and he crumbles to dust.
Ah! Did you see that, Tim? Tim's gonna just
like
still right now. His cape's gonna bellow.
Yeah, Tim, my other daggers got catapult.
Yeah. You should be more like that.
Ginger leans over to Redan. Is like, he's kind of quiet and antisocial, but I kind of like his style.
Throwing on me.
I am also going to. So that was my second fusion. No, it's the end of my turn.
Okay. All right. Dead people don't get turns, so it's Pen's turn.
Yay, fun. Can I even get in here? I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
sure. You can like worm through everybody and get behind Guy.
Do I want to?
Sure you don't want to go read a book somewhere in the corner?
You know, I assume that's what the conversation's being had as I walk through. And so I'm just like, excuse me.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through.
And yeah, I guess I'll hit myself with Armor of Agathis as I walk through.
All right.
Let me hit that. I have a weird feeling it's not gonna roll it. I don't know why.
I don't think it will roll it for you unless you click on like the actual dice roll.
I don't think it. Oh wait, it doesn't need to roll it for.
Okay.
Oh well, no, there it goes.
All
So
right,
yeah, and I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I guess 30. I'll move right there and just leave it at that.
Okie dokie. Keep it
You're
up.
welcome.
I just found out this thing works really well, eh? And I reach down and grab the Sun Forger and smash him in the face.
All right.
Or not, as the case may be.
Not so much. It like wobbles out of the way.
Shit, it's broken, eh? That's it. I'm staying right there.
All right. P3.
All right, I'm going to. 10, 15. I can pass through you guys because you're larger than me.
Yep.
And
easy.
I'll get here, look over at Guy, and be like, I'll give you a hand. And
I should have left it to you all the time, eh?
I'll swing one Swift Duelist Companion.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It only takes one.
Cool.
You swing with Duelist Companion, and the blade rings with the light as you cut this creature down to size.
That's for earlier. And that's my turn.
All right. Next up, I feel like this may end up with Pen turning to stone. That's the feeling that I get.
Why you got to put that on me?
Look,
We've only got to
I'm
back
just
up one
saying.
space and close the doors. We'll be fine.
I mean, narratively through the course of events,
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Why you got to put that
it's
on me?
21 against your AC.
Why you got to put
well,
that
look at
on
that.
me?
Oh no!
It takes 20 cold damage though, at least.
Okay. The good news is that it is destroyed.
Yay!
The bad news is you have started to turn to stone,
Ah.
and you are restrained.
Can I do Tomb of?
You get
That even save?
one more try. And if you fail again, you're stoned for 24 hours.
Mm. Mm.
Okay. So I'm gonna put a little marker on you to show that you're turning to stone.
Oh,
It's
This
this
got
one.
real.
Oh no! You did the.
It's like, I might have predicted it.
To
and
be
then
fair,
another
he's not the
comes
one that
out.
rushed to the front line of a fight with an AC of 13.
I mean,
I watched him go out there, and I watched him like get goaded into it, and I'm like, he's gonna get turned to
Oh.
stone.
Yep.
We'll put that one in the back, and another living one comes up to replace the dead one and goes for a slash at Guy.
That hits.
All right, I need a con
Okay.
save, sir.
Oh, I'd like to do one of those very much so. That is a successful con save.
You are not currently being turned to stone.
Excellent.
All right, Redan, you're up.
Is it possible to squeeze by?
For you, not so much. Well,
Is it
I mean, I suppose you could technically like step over Key 3.
I would like to flavor this up and just look at Jinjin like, you think you can take him?
Probably.
All right, get ready. I take Jinjin and I just gently lob him towards him, and I'm hoping he can just go to town on this thing.
Wee!
His candy cane lance couched.
And he goes in and he's like stabbing at it. He's like just standing on the shoulder. He's like, it's made out of some kind of stone.
To be fair, we didn't think this through, and I'll throw my hammer at it.
That'll do it. So the hammer just like comes through the crowd, shoots through this stone figure and embeds itself in the wall.
It was a delay reaction. You got it. That was to all you.
I knew my might couldn't stand. I knew its might couldn't stand against me. And that's all of them. We are out of combat currently. Pen, I need you to make another Constitution.
before he
saving
does,
throw.
I'm gonna take a reaction and give him Flash of Genius. So
Okay.
he gets a, I believe, You add +4 to your roll.
Okay.
He's trying to hurt you.
I also wanted to ask you,
No,
would this count as a disease?
Not technically.
Okay.
Although I would
Then
love
I
if it
can't.
was.
I
Because
can't
yeah,
do
we'd use the
anything
self.
about that.
And there's a turn as it's happening, and I'm just like, I got one. Oh,
You break free just as Guy was reaching for your face with the lipstick.
You shake off the petrification.
ha 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 ha! Yay!
So,
Thank you.
Does he have like one arm that's always stoned now, though? Can we make that canon?
I'm so stoned, bro.
well, even if he did, it would only last for 24 hours. There is a crackling of energy.
Is that stone still going everywhere in that room?
Yep.
These
It
other
actually
doors that we can
disappeared
see.
down this hallway over here.
Okay.
And you can see a door at the end of the hallway here.
Are these more of these doors that are made out of light?
Yeah, it looks a lot like the door you guys just opened. From
Oh,
there, you
great.
can see that this door has a like pink circle on it.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Yeah, I'll move to let folks by.
But I mean, the green and the light green, or the green and the white made the light green. We need purple, maybe, and the white one to make pink, eh?
Oh, I've got the little cheat sheet.
Oh, shit, you found that in the other room?
Yeah, it was on one of the stone guys. That is
So-
now just dust.
Once you get over here, you can see that the crystal has rested in front of another one of these statues and is actually arcing energy into it. And one of the eyes is glowing green.
Yeah.
Hey, bring that white crystal over.
This, what color is this door here?
Go grab it.
That door is a pale green as well.
Bring it back.
Okay, cool.
Set it right
Yeah.
We know what one opens those, eh?
I'm gonna step out of the way of the statue.
Yeah, I duck.
Okay. So you bring the white one over, and the light fills that one up until the eye lights up white, and then the energies mix, and the both eyes are lighting up a pale green.
Mm-hmm.
And then the statue punches both of you.
I told you they're always animated, always, eh?
First Redan, and then Quinn.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, 26. Bam!
straight up double Hulk punch.
Now we're in initiative again.
Yeah.
Not do that. Oh, God, ouch.
Oops, I
14.
clicked that twice, I think.
All right.
I'm just as squishy as wizards.
Thank you for saving me
Oh,
earlier.
come on. You're welcome.
If it happens again, I put lipstick on you in places it was never intended to go, eh?
Ah. You say thank you as I get punched in the face. Bam! Oh, hey, thanks for saving me.
That was really cool of you. Sorry if you just got punched in the face by a stone monster.
Yeah. Quinn is not doing well with his initiative rolls.
Oh, it's been a trying time. All right. I don't know why I have two pens on here, but here we go. All right. So let's see what the stone golem gets. Only a 3, so we're okay. All right. Pen, you're up.
Oh boy. Whew. I guess they're in the way though.
You ice them off and wait for somebody else to deal with it.
I mean, I could, but I don't know. I guess I'm gonna stand behind him and put a hand over in between their shoulders and cast Eldritch Blast.
In the face. All right, give me that Eldritch Blast, and it's good. You blast it in the face, but it's like it just when the smoke wraps around it, and the stone seems relatively unfazed, except for some scorching and cracks.
Oh yeah, well it hits twice, so
Have another one.
yeah,
Oh,
it
that's
still
that
does
good
nothing.
sauce. It does some more damage, and there's more scorching. And the creature is, I mean, it's a stone golem. There's not much of a reaction you can get out of it.
All right, good luck, y'all. I'm here if you need me.
Redan, you're up.
Rage.
Okay.
Because that was aggravating. I'm going to go reckless, but I want to call to try to take its right leg off, just completely off.
Okie dokie.
So straight roll.
All right. You hit, and you do damage to it, but you're not able to take its leg off.
All right, second attack, same thing.
Okay. Oh,
Wow.
33 points of damage.
you smash its leg off. Like when you said it, I said it in my mind, if he crits, he can have it.
That's 54 points of damage in 2 swings.
Now pick
That'll do it.
now pick up the leg and beat him to death with it.
All right. Okay. So you shatter the leg into pieces, and the energy just kind of like shoots out a bit until it all crumbles to dust, and it's kind of like wobbling on its one leg and starts to fall. All right.
Good job, Pen.
Are you gonna move? Or are you gonna stay there?
No, I'm staying right there.
Okie dokie. Guy.
I move down there. I look down. You like green light? I got green light. I pull off the green star. This one's like a hand push.
Okay.
And 6d4 plus 6.
64 plus 6 coming at him. Luckily, I have that in my history.
Oh, that's awful.
It's not your best roll, but he takes it as force damage, and he gets rocked a bit.
That the green one, that's garbage. Eh? And then back around the corner.
All right, next up we got Key3.
Yep. I'm going to step out here, look at it, and say, it's time for you to cool off. And I'm going to cast Chill Touch.
Nope.
Never works.
Chill
It
Touch
never
is-
works.
You should make a montage of Key3's
It's just
history
canon
with-
that it never
It
works.
just doesn't work. And she's like, this time Chill Touch is gonna work.
It worked the first time.
And
It
I'll
Head back over there.
back. Yep,
All
because
right.
I can't get in there.
Quinn, what do you got?
Good question. It's still stone. I'm guessing poison and all that good stuff won't do anything to it. So
It depends.
depends. Okay. Well then,
Shoot him.
just shoot him.
Yeah. It's technically a magical weapon because you've enchanted it.
That's true. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I'm still learning artificers. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I am going to look back at the dagger that killed the other one.
Okay.
I'm going to use catapult again and have it shoot right towards the face of this dude.
Very well. You have advantage because it is now prone.
Oh, nice. So I roll twice.
Well, I mean, it has to save, so I guess it has.
Oh yeah, it has to save. Well, oh well.
Right.
I forgot.
Right. I forget how catapult works sometimes. So that's a 10. So we'll take the 13.
Okay. Perfect.
As you
Yeah.
nail it with another dagger.
Shoot forward, and Quinn is not feeling too good about himself right now, so he's gonna do his last infuse, and he's gonna touch his armor, and it will give him just a +1 with his armor.
Very well.
And that's if I move away, does it have an opportunity to attack?
Yes, but it will swing with disadvantage because it's prone.
I'm gonna take that risk.
Very well.
And Redan has Sentinel.
Sentinel does not activate on a reaction.
Damn it.
It got a 27.
With a disadvantage?
Yes.
Disadvantage. The other one was
The
a 30.
other roll was 30.
Oh, poor Quinn, man. Well, it's like 24. He got slammed to the wall and then just went, I'm good, and then walks over here.
So here's how it goes. I take its leg off. It falls down. You walk away. It takes your leg off.
Exactly. Oh.
It does that thing. Like, have you guys ever seen? I can't remember where it is, but somewhere in the animatrix, somebody's like walking away from a robot or something, and it reaches out, grabs their leg, and you just hear the crunch of the bones.
Oh.
Like squeezing
Well,
a soda can.
As a bonus action now, I'm going to use healing words on myself.
That's fair. How you holding up? What's Quinn at?
Quinn is at a total. Well, let's see what rolls first.
Yeah, he's the only
right.
health bar I can't see.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I don't know if you guys can see. It rolled on my side, but I don't know if it went. But
Didn't show up here. But what did you
Quinn
get?
is at a total of 34 hit points.
Oh, he'll be all right.
That's lots.
That's plenty. That's an embarrassment of hit points. All right.
Yeah,
So-
Redan's about to disappear from the face of the earth, but yeah.
While it's laying on the ground, it makes
Oh no, you're raging. You'll be fine.
it makes 2 disadvantage attacks against Redan. First one.
It would technically be that first one because I went reckless.
Oh.
It gets advantage, so it's a straight roll. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it'd be a straight roll, but I mean that's still 11. So
it was an 11. Yeah.
all right. Oh, that's not what I wanted. And boom. How's that 50? That 16 grab you?
That's a negative.
All right then. Yeah, and that takes an action, so that's its turn. Next up is Pen.
All right, woo. So Quentin looks okay though. He just got slammed across the room.
Yeah, he's just been beat up a bit, but he looks like he's okay.
Breathing hard.
You're okay. You'll be fine.
Bruises.
Listen,
Fine.
it's fine. You'll be fine. Don't tell mom. Yeah. So I guess I'll take his place. And what have I got for this?
Oh, Don, I saw your face. Say, what are you doing?
I guess I'll just. Oh, all right, fine. I won't step.
You did!
Nope, too bad. With reckless abandonment, I stand right next to the stone golem.
I was being supportive for Redan. I don't know. I didn't think about it.
I'm just picturing he walks up next to her dad. It's like, I've got you, buddy. And then a stone fist comes out and launches Pen across the room.
I've still got armor of Agathis. I'm fine.
All right. I want anybody
Chat
who
wants to know why you're in melee.
Listen, chat. Sometimes I forget to think before I do things. I think that's
So you run up and you're like, Eldritch Blast! And the second one hits, and it's more of like the smoke coming off of it. Okay, so like, have you ever seen on Dragon Ball Z where somebody shoots a blast at them, but it doesn't do anything? It looks a lot like that.
Oh.
Ouch.
So, that your turn, Pen?
I mean, yeah, I don't really have anything else to do.
Redan, you're up.
Tap as a bonus action. I pat Pen on the head. I'm like, good job.
I mean, what do you want me to say? It was 1 force damage. Like,
I appreciate you trying, and I'm not being patronizing.
Yay.
Quickly look over my shoulder. Hey, Guy, where's Zelos? And then
back here.
And then just 2 like railroad mallet.
All right, onto the head. You have advantage, sir.
All right, so I don't have to reckless. Wicked. Oop.
All right.
Why is it rolling those? That's so weird.
Yeah, like it's rolling animal handling and deception for some
Like,
reason.
why?
Okay, well, the first one will call the 25 a hit. Roll.
Have you got your D&D sheet and your roll D&D Beyond sheet on top of each other?
Okay.
Sorry, there's a lot of numbers in there.
No, that's okay. All right. So that is 2 hits for a total of 26 plus 14 is 40 damage. And you're smashing this thing to pieces. It's just laying on the ground where Dan's like...
And then I take a step back.
All right.
And I'm guessing it doesn't hit me because it used its reaction.
Yes.
And then I step back in.
Okie dokie. just to mock it.
Yeah.
All right. Guy, you're up.
I'll just step forward 5 feet, reach over to our new friend. We take care of ourselves here. You got the business card, you get the full meal deal. And I touch him and he gets 8 hit points back.
Oh.
And then I step back around the corner.
Thank you.
It warms the heart.
With the wisdom that only comes from age, I step back around the corner.
It warms my ribs.
The ribs are knitting back together.
I wouldn't stay out there, but you know.
Key 3.
All right. I will step out. See, Pen has decided to join melee and just yell, Pen! And then you're like, well, try this again. Cool it there, bud. And I'll cast Chill Touch. Are you...
Oh my god.
This is to the the comical point.
P3, next time maybe you try it without the pun, eh?
Yeah, with my bonus. Oh no, I can't bonus act. Can I bonus action a spell if I did a cantrip?
What do your abilities say?
What?
Usually it's 1 spell and a cantrip, but although it's...
It depends on how you're built, because sometimes you can bonus action spells.
I mean, I have a spell that is a bonus action.
Yeah, you can do that. Sure.
Okay.
Go for it.
So I'm going to hex it, even though I can't hit it. And let's say dexterity will be the ability.
Very well. Its dex
Like,
is hexed.
stop picking on my friends. And then I'm going to step back out of the hall.
All right. Quinn.
Oh, joy. I don't know what I could really do with both of them right there without hurting them.
I have faith in your accuracy. I think you can thread the needle.
All right, I don't want to use my last 1st level slot, so I'm just going to cast a firebolt at him.
All right.
I missed, didn't I?
Shot goes wide.
Ja! Yeah! And I'm going to move this way.
Okie dokie.
And that's my turn.
Yep.
Notices a trend.
I'm not good at this stuff.
All right. So, first, a disadvantage attack against Pen. 17 versus AC. Ben?
That hits. Sorry, I don't know.
I would like to sentinel,
Okay.
and hopefully it rolls the right thing.
All right. So you sentinel, I mean, yeah, that's a hit. For another 19 damage.
And I take that 23, correct?
Yep.
I think that gets rid of my armor. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I think you. What is your total Agathis armor? I think it was 20.
It was 20, now
20.
it's 13, so yeah, that cuts into me a little bit.
Okay. And then the second fist comes for Radan.
Do it.
Never mind. All right. Pen, you're up again.
And I turn to Radan, and I'm like, I have a plan. Can you use me?
Can I what?
Can you use me? Just trust me. And I'm going to start backing up, and I will take the disadvantage reaction attack.
Okay.
Careful. He's pretty accurate with those disadvantage attacks.
Oh,
Yeah, he
yes,
is. Oh, crap. So, yeah. So good at math. So I think that puts me down to 17 hit points.
It doesn't feel good, does it?
No, that hurt. And I'm stumbling back, and I'm going to get to about here. And then I'm going to sprint toward Radan and jump like into his arms, and I'm going to stab myself in the hand.
Okay.
And I'm going to invoke Tomb of Levistus.
Okay.
I don't know how to do that with...
This is fine. First, we're gonna roll a d4 for how much damage you take from your dagger.
All right. Let me... 1d4. Boop. 2.
All
So...
right, 2. So we both rolled the same.
Oh, cool.
That works out just right. All right. So you take 2 damage from your dagger.
Mm-hmm. Which I think the ice absorbs because it's a reaction to trying
Yeah.
to starting to take damage, and then
You encase yourself in a tomb of ice. I need you to make an athletics or an acrobatics check on how high you jump.
Oh boy! All right.
I'll let you pick.
Athletics or what?
Or
Acrobatics.
acrobatics.
Well, it really doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I wanted to give you the option just in case.
Hey.
I mean, that's pretty good. You can have that.
Did we just dirty dancing this?
So, Radan, Pen runs towards you with a smile on his face and stabs himself in the hand, leaps up into the air, and as he sails over top of you, he becomes encased in a block of ice. What is your next move?
I mean, that didn't leave me with a lot of. I'm gonna use my action to catch him and put him to the side. Because that's
Back
what I
where
would
he
do.
was.
Yeah, exactly.
This opportunity, though.
All right, you catch him.
Have your sort of "I'm the king of the world" moment.
Yeah, like I'm sorry, but it's like what the fuck?
I'm heartbroken, Radan. You hear in the ice. It's an awakened mind.
Heartbroken. I wanted you to use me as a weapon.
We need more communication.
Beat me with him. Or wait, no, beat him with me.
That's not quite right. No.
Either way works at this point.
2 smashes with my hammer, because again, no idea.
He just set Pen off to the side.
Yeah, so it would be that
Slightly.
23 to hit.
Okie dokie. That is 100% going to do it, and you shatter this golem to pieces, and the fight is over.
And
Pen
then I
is still frozen for another 6 seconds, right?
Yeah.
tap on the ice.
Lipstick. Lipstick right on the ice. Oh yeah, there we go. Great big Joker lips. There we go.
What did you want me to do? What, like,
And it melts away, and there's just a. You're supposed to use me to hit him.
we need to talk more.
I'm gonna walk up to Pen, and I'm gonna just be pulling out the restorative ointment. Be like, here, come here, buddy. You should have let me take the part up front.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to fight.
No, you did good.
11 points.
Thank you. I think I owe everybody a little bit of healing.
Don't worry, I'm fine, eh?
Zealous
As
is like,
per
yeah, me
usual.
too, actually, I feel better.
I
Really?
mean, Redan looks pretty rough, I think. Not,
You've seen me a lot worse than this.
How does Quinn
true.
look?
I'm at 42 hit points out of 67.
So we're all okay.
So
More than
many
half.
hit points. Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. I'll be like, maybe in a bit. I think we can hold off. Thanks for the ointment.
I grab both crystals and I start walking up towards the other statue. I'm like, hey, guys. Eh?
No.
No.
Oh,
Over at this door, mon ami.
Doors first.
I tell you what, if we still got lots of energy on the way out, we light that one up and we fight the shit out of it. But until then, hey, 3 words, eh? Sphere of Annihilation, eh?
That is true.
Please.
I also haven't forgotten about the drawing of my third eye. Let's get to this.
So if you guys bring the crystals up to the door, it does the same kind of thing where the energy arcs into them, and then it changes. Then it goes up to the center circle, changes that kind of pale green color again, and the door opens. And then what happens is the white energy then hangs on here. The white energy then arcs along this wall, and then the green energy arcs across the other wall, and it goes all the way to the other end, and you hear the unlatching of another door.
Yeah.
That's this direction here.
Shall we follow the path?
Charge in.
All right.
I'm
Oh.
gonna follow on his heels.
Same.
Very well. In this room, there is another circular research table with various items laid out on it, various kind of alchemical and magical formulas for transmuting energies into other places. And you see a big purple crystal in this room.
Look at Zelos. They never learn.
We need this.
I'm gonna. This one kind of being a little curious, not sure. I'm gonna tell Tim to go up and touch that one just to be sure.
All right.
Go, Tim.
Tim puts his metal hands on it. Gives you a thumbs up.
Okay, good. Well, this isn't the stone.
Would like to take the crystal, put it here, and then just give it a little like golf tap.
All right, you give it a golf tap, and it starts to wobble around the room.
Trying to like get it to go down the corridor.
Are you playing mini golf with the crystal down?
Shit, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
The moment it makes it up to this door.
Yeah, I
it
was going to
begins
say, I
arcing
see
its
it coming
energy
and I
into
step over here and bump it to the door for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
It arcs its energy into the door, and one of the door's bars fills up with a purple.
Is the white one out here with me still, the white stone? From going
unless
the door
somebody
we
took
just
with
went
them.
through, right?
Yeah.
What?
So I'll just reach over and grab that and slide it over by the other side of the door too.
I'm following close on its heels. Just charge. Like, let's do this already.
I'm so freaking ready. Okay. The energy arcs in. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I'm keeping a close eye on Zelos with all this magical items.
Oh, do a perception
I want to
check
know what
then.
he's doing.
Yeah, I would not.
You guys noticed where I placed him, did you?
Yeah, I would have grabbed him walking past, but
He's looking very closely at everything that's on the tables, but he hasn't shoved anything in his pocket.
I'm gonna go over and stand next to him and just lean up and say, "I might be a good idea for you to hug the wall back there," and point back towards the doorway.
Fair enough. Can't blame me for being curious. And he moves back over.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the table, Pen's just shoving it into his book.
He's just like
walking around the table.
nom.
I mean, I trust you, so.
Right?
So the energy arcs into this and then mixes up and kind of makes that that kind of darker purpley pink color up there, and then the doors open up into the next room.
Full on sprint to the next doors.
What color is the next door?
All right, the next door is kind of a purpley green color.
It's purpley green.
Dude.
Pen, you almost done here?
I was just holding my book down to the side and just putting my arm around the whole table, walking around the circle, just pushing it in. And then once I get to the end, I'm like, yep, and I'll walk off briskly behind Zelos and Key3.
All right.
I just use my foot to push the purple one and the green one down to Redan.
Okay.
And then I step around the corner.
Same process happens.
Ah,
And
hello.
The door opens up.
Yeah, welcome to the team, eh? It's crazy, eh? No plan, no shit, just go, go, go.
Right, I mean, I would.
Push them all down here. Let's go.
Oh,
And then
you're on, eh? Let's go.
there is a red crystal in this room, along with 4 pedestals, each of them glowing with a colored pattern. And there's one pedestal in the center with no pattern.
I stand in the middle
Levers
one.
next to each pedestal.
I'm going to take the green one and come down here. You're all responsible.
Can I check that paper and see what that final...
The final combination was green, purple, white.
Okay. So, just leave the red one alone, and I think put the green, yellow, or green, white, and purple on?
Yeah, for sure. The patterns, it makes sense, eh? And just push the purple one onto the dot.
Okay, you push the purple one onto the dot, and it kind of floats in place around it. And actually, the stone structures on each of those 6 points kind of rise up, putting little stone points all around the crystal. And if you place the other crystals, the same thing happens.
Is this like an altar, or
Indeed it is.
does it have any writing on it?
Not
Or
right now.
I'll take the white one and move it on this one.
All right, same thing happens, and the white one is locked into place.
The green one too, yeah.
All right, the green one is locked into place.
And then I walk over and I jokingly pick Quinn up. I start walking towards the altar. I'm like, sorry, blood sacrifice.
There was the reason I was standing right beside him.
No.
Joking! I think!
It's a control panel, Redan. It's
A control panel of blood. Obviously put him down.
Okay, you put it down.
Okay, that's jokes. How you know I'm not good with the jokes?
That's okay, neither is he.
Please don't do that again.
so did this thing like light up now?
No,
Or-
it's not doing anything yet. However, you've noticed that there are levers by each one of these stations where the crystals are.
We go flip my lever now.
I'm going to awaken mind to the other warlocks in Rodan and just say, somebody keep an eye on Zelos. I'll keep an eye on Zelos. If other people pull levers.
Okay.
I like the way you think, and I move over here to be able to pull the lever, but I want to be able to stay. That leaves me right next and nice and close to Zelos too. So.
Get off of me, Key3. Okay. All right. So, who's pulling what levers and when?
Oh, great. What's the order again?
Is there an order on the sheet?
Yes.
There doesn't appear to be an order on the sheet.
Oh, just a combination. So maybe I'll do a 1, 2, 3 pull.
Yeah.
We pull on pull or we pull on tree?
Pull on pull.
Who will man the green lever?
There's
And-
just a look up at Rodan.
I
I
look at
assume, yeah,
Pen.
we're both. I'm gonna stay here. I'll,
Can you not magic something, pull it?
is it within 30 feet? I don't think so. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can send Genja to pull it.
Why don't
There's
you
this.
go pull it?
You literally have a magic hand that lives on your head.
I don't want him stuck over there. 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, all right, that's far enough. So right there, I will use Mage Hand to pull it, and then I'll run back. It's okay, Handy. I would never.
All right. So,
And I'll wait till everybody else does.
Pull.
all right, you all pull together, and the crystals rise up in their settings, and their energy begins to arc towards the center. And as it arcs towards the center, it begins to shimmer, and a kind of black hole begins to form. And then Pen's lever shifts back into place, and it stops. Quinn and Guy, you feel the pull on your levers.
5, 10, 15, 20. So yeah, I'll stand right there and use Mage Hand again.
Okay. The process starts up again,
And I'll stay.
and it begins to continue until it forms this kind of orange mass swirling, almost like a galaxy, and it has this black center. And then, as it fully comes into being, the panel in front of it lights up with all kinds of runes and configurations on it. And then this swirling galaxy black hole thing starts to suck everyone into it.
Oh, I'm real close.
Yeah, you are. The first thing that happens is the red crystal next to it is pulled in almost immediately and disintegrates.
Oops.
Oh, we found it. As I'm holding onto the lever.
Mm-hmm.
So, I need everybody to make a strength saving throw, please.
Can I cast a spell?
What kind of spell do you want to cast?
Wall of ice in the shape of a dome.
You can certainly do so.
I'm so scared.
I was going to say, I failed the strength save anyway, but all I wanted to do was... All I wanted to do was let go of the lever, so yeah, I'm good. I'm good with failing it.
Okay, Zelos holds. All right, so Guy and Quinn, you guys begin to feel the pull, and you're lifted off the ground. You start flying towards this thing, and then a dome of ice comes up around it, and you drop to the ground.
I just put a cup over it.
And then the ice begins to crack and shatter.
Am I able to read the panel?
You can.
Oh. Did I have time to run?
Turn it off.
I'm gonna run and grab my lever and try to turn it off.
All right. You turn your levers off. Well, once you guys have let go of the levers, the levers pop back to their original positions, and then they stop feeding energy into it. But there's still this pulsing black and orange galaxy thing at the center of this room, and the ice is still cracking and it's about to shatter. But Dan, you can read this console. Do you want to try and guess on what to do?
I would like to try to make an educated guess and feed Penn the information as well. Like I'm talking directly to Penn while I'm looking at it.
Okay. I will give you one more action before this shatters, and I need another round of strength checks.
Okay.
Can I be running over to the panel to get to Redan, or is that...
Sure you can.
Can I run to the other side of Zelos?
Yep.
Can I run towards the door?
Sure can.
All right.
Jeez.
Oh, come on. The ice had to do something, right?
Well, I didn't ask for the save yet.
Oh, sorry.
You can move over there. All right. So if this is where you guys are moving, Redan, how do you want to decipher this?
I'm going to be looking at it, trying to remember everything I can with the symbols because I have keen mind.
Yep.
Feeding it to, asking Jinja for input and feeding it to Penn at the same time. Like just talking to myself, really.
Okay. Penn, are you wanting to assist or are you wanting to take Redan's input and do it yourself?
I'd like to discuss it, and then whoever's more confident do it. Like, can I read it? Like, because I could read the door. Is this the same?
Yeah,
language?
you can read it.
Okay.
It's a lot of different, like, magical runes and that kind of thing. You think this might be how you contain this thing, but exactly how to do it, you're not entirely sure. I'm looking for an Arcana check to do this correctly.
Do we both make an Arcana check, and then because what I'm
assisting, whoever is making the check gets advantage from the assistance of the other.
Do it.
All right.
I'm gonna grab onto Penn by the back of by his coat pocket, or by like the scruff of his neck, essentially. Just, you got this. I believe in you.
I am gonna take a reaction and give him Flash of Genius.
All right.
Well, you know what? He already did it.
I'm
okay.
so smart
he gets
now.
26.
Yeah.
So, as the ice begins to collapse into this thing and quickly just pulled in and disintegrated, Penn just like dabbing on this thing, making sure everything goes correctly, and then eventually, as the ice fractures away, the edges of this pedestal come up around it and seal it in this energy, and the pull stops from everybody, and it just kind of slowly rests down to the ground with this swirling volatile energy inside.
Good job.
Thank you. Good job.
Was it really though? I mean, I know this is a really dumb time to think of this, but we just broke the door and brought the Sphere of Annihilation to this realm with only 3 levers between any 3 morons and it.
Yeah, kind of why I didn't want to break the door down.
I can paint a new door.
Well, we could take it with us.
Ooh, dibs.
I kind of feel like this shouldn't be with any one of us. Like, not that I don't trust you, Redan, but this is bigger than anything we've ever gotten. Well, except
no, I'm calling it all in here. You wouldn't let me be the masked Zelos of Waterdeep. You didn't trust me with that funky eye. This is it. Like this. No, this is it.
Wait a
Never
minute.
ask for anything.
Wait a minute. You called your marker in when we let you go see the Dragon King being born.
Oh shit.
Quinn?
How heavy is this?
It feels practically weightless.
Weightless?
Arm wrestle anyone here for it.
It feels kind of like a basketball. Like it's just like
I'm watching Quinn.
Yeah, there's an awakened mind as I'm sure Redan and I are arguing, discussing this, and I out of the corner of my eye see him move over to it, and I'm like, in awakened mind to R4, I'm like, so we're gonna let the new guy take the thing? Because I think that's a bad idea.
Well, this seems like something that would be useful for lots of people, so, you know, maybe it should be controlled by a good, strong group.
Well, we can't leave it here. And just saying, I'm the only one who can make Corvan sword work. So like, woo, woo. I'm like super good, right?
Look at this thing I can do.
I would. My first thought is put it in the bag, but I don't think that's a good idea. Eh? I think maybe this one we have to carry on. Back to the mage tower, someplace safe.
Can we like make a hat out of it because it's super light?
The mage tower in this world don't exist. Shit.
Quinn's gonna grab the orb.
I would like to take a reaction on that.
Oh no.
All right. What is your reaction?
I want to see what happens when he touches it.
I am going to bust all 3 charges of Ring of the Ram out.
Oh, shit.
What?
I mean...
Oh, we're gonna get sucked in a black hole.
Is the magic even going to work? This close.
Oh no.
Sorry, I'm trying to look for the button to roll it. I can't remember.
Hey, while we're waiting for him to roll, I would love for it to be canon that this looks just like the egg incubator from Pokemon. Like it's just like that cylinder.
Well, I mean, it's clear. You can see the thing inside. But yeah, like it's perfect. Oh, boy.
We said we weren't killing guests.
I was thinking about that. Technically, only Puck said he's never killed a guest.
I mean, technically, I wasn't trying to kill him, but I did say all 3 charges, so my bad.
Okay. So that is 50 total damage. I need you to roll an attack for it, though.
What?
Or no, sorry, that's not the attack. That's your... So 15 is the attack.
Yeah, there's a 15, and a 20.
Yeah, so 15 is the attack, and then we got to...
Do I roll anything, or?
Well, what's your AC?
It's a 15.
All right, tie to defender.
Yay.
Only one hits. Yeah.
So 1 hits for, what is it, a D10?
2d10.
Minimum possible.
Oh, I'm so
damage.
happy. Holy shit.
So Redan collides into you for 4 damage as you pick up the orb. The orb does not damage you.
It moves. He moves 5 feet in a direction away from it as well.
Whoop.
All right.
So, mon ami, you want to come back to the keep or come back with us to... Where the hell are we going to stay, eh? We can't take that back to Melissa.
Well,
Oh,
we're on our way someplace else.
Right, of course, yeah.
Reckless. Why would you touch it? Even I'm like, what? Sphere of Annihilation.
Well, I mean, Quinn's gonna get up. I know you are understanding that it is a dangerous thing, but you all were decided to take it. But as like I said, I want to take this and use it for good. To destroy the things, the items that the people that I could do as well. The ones that will bring chaos, and I just don't want that to happen.
Wait.
So, I mean, we have an item we could use to destroy, so I guess if we can come find you?
Well, have you ever thought, and I'll step out from behind the pedestal and kind of slowly walk out, and I'll be like, have you ever considered that things aren't always inherently bad. I mean, like, some things kind of are, and he'll pull out Handy from under his hat. But sometimes things just need a second chance, and you can use bad things for good. And he has a crawling claw, like an undead severed hand that's sentient in his hands. It's just sitting there, and it probably waves at you.
Just gotta kind of wave back.
I walk over and just stare Quinn in the eyes with the full force of everything Guy can muster.
All right.
And I never insight check anybody, and I'm not going to do it now. When Guy looks at Quinn's face, can he meet his eyes?
Yes.
I'm all for it, mon ami. Go. Save the world, eh?
We just need to be able to contact you because we kind of need to get rid of a bad thing.
Yes, there is a very bad book we'd like to put in there.
Here. And I pull up my sending stone and throw it to Quinn.
And I'm looking around confused. I'm like, I can just call him, right? We know him now.
Oh, I suppose you have message now.
Yeah, but now he can call us too, eh?
Okay.
I pull out the compass and I start walking around the room and I'm thinking about Quinn. Is it tracking him?
Yes.
A deal, mon ami. When you need our help, you call us. And when we need your help, we call you, eh?
Yes, of course. You were the ones to help me retrieve this and also save my life. So if you need anything, be sure to call, and we can make this the meeting place, since we all know where it's at.
Seems like, other people aren't necessarily going to stumble across us here.
Right. And I mean, if anything does happen, we still have one more statue that we could use.
It's true.
And the worst case scenario, we put the bubble back in the box, eh?
Yes.
I want to hear great stories about you, Quinn, eh? Not evil ones.
Yes. For
Sphere
sure.
of Annihilation or not, I will hunt you if you fuck up this world any more than it already is, eh?
Right. No. I give you my word. And he's gonna take like a little stone, and he's gonna cast some magic in it, and it's he's gonna hand it to you, and it's gonna have this like visual little static effect with like some words going past it that says, I promise I will not destroy the world. He gave you his word.
Nice.
Literally, and I tuck it into the band of my hat. You might not know how symbolically important that is for Guy, but that's a big deal. So yeah, he tucks it into the band of his hat and reaches out to shake your hand.
He shakes your hand as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over, just be like, sorry, didn't mean to like get all in your space. I just wanted to make sure you were safe.
Right. No, thank you.
Please don't fuck this up.
He's gonna give you another stone. Words. You have my word.
I'm hoping my stones just says like, I will not fuck this up.
It does.
Yeah.
And there's just a concerned look toward Key 3, and just an awakened mind, just terminally, I'm going to say, we have to go fight that thing without this now.
But we're not fighting the book. We're fighting something else and getting the book.
It's the thing that has the book.
Yeah. I mean, were you planning on just shoving the spear into the thing?
I mean, it was an idea. I want to save everything, but I don't know if you can.
After seeing the book in our world, I don't think that's needs to be saved.
Yeah.
Hey, besides, if we ever get back to our our own plane of existence, we can come back to this place and get our own.
And as much fun as this was, we're kind of on a mission, eh?
Oh yeah, can we just make another one real quick?
You didn't make one, you just brought it out of its hiding place.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, we didn't create it. We unlocked it.
The Warlocks, along with Quinn Felfin, leave this laboratory, this place of ancient magics, and part ways as awkward, uncomfortable friends, but friends all the same, with an agreement to use the Sphere of Annihilation to destroy the Manual of Phrixia. Quinn Felfin takes it to go do good in the world, with a card for the Avalon Knights Academy in his pocket. A place that he thought destroyed, but perhaps there are treasures in its ruins. And perhaps there he will find people seeking to rebuild. Good people who want to use the magics of the world to do good. And as the two groups part, and the Warlocks head on their way north for whatever horrors await them, up in the north, in the mountains, near an old demonic city, a heavy-set man with a scraggly beard and an eye patch, wearing a heavy gray cloak and hobbling along on a set of crutches, makes his way for the streets towards a confrontation that he's not certain he will survive, but one he must engage in. And we'll find out more next week.
All right.
Too Many Warlocks.
Oh,
Thank you so
Great
much for
episode.
joining us, Duke.
Yeah, no, that was a lot of fun. Thanks for having me.
No problem.
It's nice to have a guest that's not trying to like take over the world.
Look, one time,
Yeah. Gosh dang, that was fun. So there's a chance Quinn could come back.
look,
Oh,
I always
yeah.
like to leave it open.
All right.
So,
We did.
go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was just saying. Well, he does have the Sphere of Annihilation that you guys all need, apparently. That he didn't know. He just was like, "Cool, thanks." I
Feel
have a
free,
sphere.
feel free to add that NPC to your season 2 with the Sphere of Annihilation. I'm sure it'll go over great.
Sorry, guys, I disappeared for like 1 second, but I got this freaking spear, dude.
It can destroy everything.
I know.
So, thank you so much for joining us. Thanks again to our incredible audience. Thanks again to my incredible cast. Please, thank you so much for all the likes and subscribes and all that kind of stuff. Thank you for all the support. We can't do this show without you guys, so we thank you so much for watching and taking care of us. Thanks again to our incredible guest star. Hopefully we see him again sometime. And in between, guys, check out One Shot Questers. He's got a good show going on over there. And stay tuned for the raid. And until next time, class dismissed.
Giant ferret, Dragogryph of corn. Down, down, dirty, it's the unicorn and 30, and the giant and the dragon and the hippogriff song.